Hi everyone, this is Kripa from SNS College of Technology in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering. So in this video series, we are going to discuss on the topic and the subject called design thinking and innovation. So let's we start with our presentation. Okay. Initially, what is design thinking? In the age when innovation is key to success or business growth, we will likely come across the term called design thinking. Perhaps you heard it mentioned by a senior or maybe a leader or something that needs to be utilized more, and maybe you have been seen it as an perspective of an employee's resume. Well, design thinking is an ideology based on designers. Okay, so whereas workflows for mapping out stages of design, its purpose it is to provide all professionals with a standardized innovation process to build creative solutions to a problem or design related or not. So why it is basically come across like innovation is defined as a product or a process or maybe a service, can be a business model featuring two critical categories like novel and useful. Yet there is no use in creating something new and novel but people won't use it, right? So design thinking offers innovation the upgrade. So what here maybe is like the people have to upgrade its needs to inspire meaningful and impactful solutions. So just imagine how design thinking will be origin. So it is a methodology of design that originated in Stanford University, and it is today is considered to be one of the most sought after skills in the industry. The concept of design thinking began only with a few domains under consideration, like but is now found to be applicable to a myriad of disciplines ranging from medicine and aeronauticals to management, operations, and human resource planning. So, like, what may be the key principle of this particular design thinking? Like, it's a first of all, it is human centered. What is it? Like, keeps the user at the core of the entire process, ensuring solutions are built around their actual needs and experience. Okay, so iterative, what is mean by iterative? The process is cyclical, not a linear. Like we can not supposed to do the order wise. Like just imagine in design thinking there are five phases there. So in case of it is linear, once I completed my first step, I have to do the second step. I cannot able to come to first step again. Here it is iterative, which is I can jump over in between, or I can able to jump at the last to any of my previous steps. You can and will revisit earlier stages based on the feedback from later stages, right? Once we have to complete it, then only we can able to analyze what is happening over there. So third one could be like solution based, focusing on developing and testing potential solutions rather than dwelling on the problem itself. Next one it could be like hands on, encouraging building and testing physical or digital prototype to learn through doing rather than just throwing research and or discussions. Okay, so next one step it could be why design thinking. We all know that why it could be famous or like we can able to now only we can able to hear the word called design thinking, like why it is. First one it could be like design thinking always begins with the people who will use a product or a service. So it starts from the customer end. So why it could be like you can able to try to understand their problem, their feelings, and some of their experience, their needs. This is what I have already said it like human centered design. So why it is important? Because many products fail because they are made based on assumptions not real users need. So design thinking solve this by ensuring the user is at the center of the every decision. Okay, next one it could be like encouraging innovation. What it means, like design thinking encourage creative thinking, like exploring new ideas, like thinking out of the box. Okay, this helps teams come up with unique and original solutions. So innovation is needed when in case of offering improved user experience, and then like develop better products or solve problems in new ways. So next one it could be like reduce risk of failure. What it means, like testing ideas yearly with users, so like prototyping, we all know what is prototyping. So simple models or traps, so improving solutions based on the feedback. Because testing happens yearly, you discover problems before spending too much time or effort. So it prevents like wasting time, wasting resources, building the wrong solution, maybe sometimes it happen. So late stage failures. So next one it could be like promotes collaboration. So design thinking bring together people from different backgrounds, like they may be a designer or an engineer or a developer or a manager or a user, or maybe sometimes students or any faculties. So this are all happen. So different perspective lead to richer, smarter solution. So in this collaboration, we can improve our teamwork, mixes diverse ideas, avoid one-sided thinking, so produce more complete solution. Next one, it could be like solves complex problems. So some problems are unclear, confusing, or have many causes. So design thinking break down such complex problem into structured stages. So next one, it could be like build a culture of experimentation. Why actually experimentation makes it up? So it is more adaptable, it is more creative, less afraid of failures, more focused on improvement. So why it is matters, like we can able to try to think new thinking is normal. Failure is seen as a learning here. So ideas are tested. So improvements can be like improved. So here it is a major role. So other I have displayed some of the key points here, like your approach problem from many angles, helping you find smarter solution. Design is based on real research, not guesses. So ideas keep evolving and getting better. So design thinking is limited to design. It is useful for anywhere, like in a company, in a production institution, in a startup, even for a government, whatever it may be. So I like to summarize what I have discussed. So design thinking at the whole, design thinking is powerful because it is focus on users, create innovative ideas, reduce failures, improves framework, teamwork, solves complex problems, encourage learning and experimentation. In my next video, I'm going to discuss on continuing this with the 5 stages of design thinking. So we will go through it and we will come up with the next video.